There we go. Okay.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
You can just, like, go into people's shit.
What's this doing here?
Pious Pelican. Yeah, that's Tessa. Who had a never-ending supply of food from her beak.
Man, Tessa keeps track of everything in these notebooks.
Like what?
I don't think you can look at that
She's
stuff
given
yet.
out, stuff she lets regulars take for free, even her tithes.
And then what? She starts passing out horse heads if people don't pay her back?
I think she just likes having a record. She's gonna hand it off to St. Paul like a resume.
Is there something I can do for you?
Earlier you said Mary-Ann kept everything to herself, but you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it. Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Mary-Ann and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
Hopefully this song
is
isn't
with anything half-assed.
copyright.
We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it was. Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Mary-Ann used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is.
Oh, hi, we have,
I was happy
I think, a
when
new
it got
chat.
put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy
So we're
for my
back.
taste.
Hello.
This is it, right?
I think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Should we check this one out?
Alright.
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing!
Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
The universal child experience of your mom singing and dancing in public and embarrassing you.
What the hell happened?
Or just in general.
More memories lurking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, we got another one over here.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies, but they're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
She says it's nothing, but she's gonna hold it over your head when she wants to, then.
There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Mary-Ann's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Mary-Ann like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should go find that notebook she was holding. I'm pretty sure I saw one marked 2004 in the office closet earlier.
Hang on, we got another one.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Mary-Ann.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Mary-Ann?
I don't know. I saw it in Mary-Ann's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it.
A creepy
It's
vibe?
bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry.
Whoa. If this is true, I want to know how Mary-Ann felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
Okay. I think we need to play this song again.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
How's Tessa today? She looked a bit overloaded earlier.
She's a real busy bee. Ever since I started campaigning, she's picked up the slack around here. She's practically running the place.
I hate to break it to you, but she always kinda has run the place.
Well, now that's a matter of opinion.
What's next on the campaign trail?
A rally down at the harbor. The fishermen are getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up, but also put food on the table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Aren't you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and every sale.
Safety from what exactly? I guess there are bears. They said there were bears around here. But it's like Tyler said, common sense goes a long way. How come I can't
We
angle
should see
that
if we
right?
can find that notebook she was holding.
Okay.
Can you believe Tessa and Tom were ever young?
I heard that I may have a
hi.
little less going on in the hair department.
We got
but
another
you should
first
see the
time
rest
chat.
of Delos High, class of 81.
Fair enough.
Is it Amelie? Hey, how are you? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. A little tired, but mostly okay. How do I get him to replay this song? Or maybe I can't.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot. Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
Okay. Overlay's blocking it again. Hang on. Elijah, June, $24 for meal at the restaurant paid off. September, $11 doll for the kid. Eric B., February $50, March paid off, February's debt, September $20 for gas paid in full.
No show.
Mary-Ann.
It looks like Mary-Ann started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5
April,
months before
$50 for
that
gas
night.
paid off. May, $37 for groceries and $30 new jacket for Allison paid off, helped at store. June, $21 for medicine paid off. August, $40 for groceries paid off, helped during rush inventory. October, $140 for washing machine repairs, no show. November, $55 new shoes for kids, check bounced. December, no show, not return calls. January, no show. So she started flaking on her debt in October. Okay. Wait, hang on, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, okay. Can't turn it any further. Let's see if we can get on the computer.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Jen, don't miss out on this opportunity. What if I told you the government owed you up to $10,000 in cash to go to school? This is not a loan. You won't have to pay it back. This is not a scam. Take this seriously.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
Alliance for Traditional Families. Watch Dr. Whitmore's talk, articulating God's design for sexuality. 10 powerful Christian quotes that will change your life. Parents' Guide to Preventing Same-Sex Attraction. Yikes. Virtue Seekers Youth Camp, now in its 20th year. Admissions for 2015 open. Your order has been shipped. Your order of garlic peeler, kitchen tool has been shipped. Hey Tessie, I just got back from my workation and found the girls in bed sleeping like happy logs. Adrian said they were riding high when he picked them up from your place today, and apparently you got them both to eat care. Please let me know what saint you prayed to pull that off. Well, all morning they've been going on and on about their camping trip with Auntie Tessa and all the s'mores they ate and the bugs they caught. I can't remember the last time they were both this happy at the same time. Usually it's one happy, the other one crying. I know you're busy with the store and getting ready to be first lady, so thanks for making time for them, and so sorry about the last minute drop off. You know how work has been. The girls say we love you, Auntie Tessa. And cuts off. Oh. P.S. You and Tom should come for dinner sometime. Adrian's been dying to show him the new media room, which will keep them busy while we drink wine in the kitchen. Your favorite little sister. Notorious NIC. Oh my god. Okay. I know y'all don't want to have this conversation, but Lisa has flaked on rehearsals again. She hasn't shown up in weeks. I know we were all moved beyond words by her performance of Danny Boy at Carl's funeral, but what good is a beautiful voice if you can't show up on time every week like everybody else? I think we should start planning the winter gala without her. Thoughts, Barb?
I think we've seen enough.
Alright.
I've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Yeah. Alright, gotta reset the overlay. Hang on. Come on. Alright.
Is there something I can do for you?
We're back, with details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We were buying groceries, and then you stormed in, threatening to call in debts and demanding that Mary-Ann talk to you. It turned into an argument. So you guys went into the office and blasted that song you used to dance to all the time.
Call in debts? I never. Like I'm some kind of loan shark. When did this supposedly occur?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
I can't be expected to take these accusations seriously if you can't even recall basic details.
It was October.
October 2004. That was when she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes. I don't know why. She always found a way to pay before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money. We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
Oh, the Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Right?
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
Look, you clearly decided I'm Judas, just like Mary-Ann did. But I was trying to help. Tyler, she told me she'd been struggling with you, and I'd heard such good things about that camp.
You had heard such good things.
To send her child to conversion therapy.
Do you know what they do to kids in those places?
I do. Now.
And how did Mary-Ann take your helpful suggestion?
Badly. She wanted to. Let you be whatever perfect little butterfly was in that cocoon. And yes, we argued about it.
So she was cool with who I was?
She was more than that. She loved you. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I really do have a lot on my plate today.
Okay. We'll get out of your way then. Thanks, Tessa. Can we grab our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
I can't believe you got Tessa Vecchi to talk about the past. Bravo.
Yeah. Mary-Ann, she had my back. It really doesn't change much, right? She was still fucking crazy. She still tried to kill me.
Did she?
But knowing she was trying to protect me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge, it feels good, Allison.
Hey, look at me. You are allowed to feel however you're feeling about this.
God, I could use a smoke.
You're speaking my language.
What?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what this means.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us.
Oh God, here we go.
He was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
What a hero.
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
Damn. They still got this creepy mascot, huh?
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not
Justin
creepy.
Bieber.
He's Delos Crossing's longest-serving officer.
Justin Bieber. Oh, that always takes me out. I am the law, Jesus.
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Oh, that's all just public safety stuff. Nothing that interesting. 100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard.
Beats
And
having
that's
your
how
credit
they
card
get
stolen
ya.
by an online college.
Too soon,
Debatable.
Tyler. Too soon. Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
Can't really picture you in the uniform.
Really? I think I could pull it off.
Shut up.
Too little, too late.
You don't know that.
That's still not cleaned up? Assholes. I wonder if the black oyster catchers were still nesting during the spill. God, I hope not. Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
Ew.
Remember Mr. Haynes?
Vaguely. He had that workshop in his garage, right? Made those huge glass sculptures?
Yeah. He's been missing for a couple months.
That's a fair
Always liked
amount
his
of
art.
missing people for
Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
a small town.
I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
They never did find him.
This happened when we were kids, right?
Yeah. Mary-Ann freaked out and wouldn't drive after dark for a few weeks.
I can't believe they're still sending psychiatric patients to prison.
I mean,
Yeah, I heard about that. It's so messed up.
it's a prison no matter which way you slice it. One's just a prison for crazy people, basically. I think something Sarah mentioned in the Game Assist video essay on this game. Oh, what's it called? The Mad Woman in the Attic, right. Basically on women writing and mental illness. They quoted something, I can't remember what it's from, but when prison populations go up, psychiatric institution or psych ward populations go down and vice versa, which is interesting. Subject patient transfer to all Delos Crossing Police Department officers. Please be advised that due to overcrowding issues, patients Dean Becker and Kevin Sutton will be transferred to Fallen Creek Correction Center,
Why do they look so familiar?
SPU, on Monday, October 26, 2015.
Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's? Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night?
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown.
Damn. Okay. Memory.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here. Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed. Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready. You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Dan's a cop now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
I guess that's what makes you an adult.
Oh my god, that's the cutest.
It's cute, but don't tell me you've got baby fever.
Ew, no. Why do men always jump to that? That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was acquitted. And that's Officer Wilson to you. Oh no, it was her birthday. I completely forgot.
You're a terrible person.
It's your
Thanks,
fault.
Tyler.
I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind. I think Dee was a dog in a past life.
That's cute.
Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between Dee and a bear.
Oh, puppy.
Damn. Poor D.
Poor Jet. Okay.
She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Happy 29th birthday, Denise. Keep up the good work, Eddie. Another year to prove that older doesn't really mean wiser. Have a kick-ass day, Dee. Dan. Enjoy your last year of youth before joining the bitter 30-year-old lady club. Don't waste it, Rosie. Hope you enjoy those spicy chocolates. Happy birthday, Dee. Joshua. Happy birthday. You don't look a day over 100, Maria. How do you grab that key?
Looks like she forgot her locker key here.
I think you have to look at the locker first before you can grab it. Oh, it's just storage.
Something's in the way. Man, they are never gonna catch this guy.
What exactly
Mailbox
did he do?
bandit.
This guy keeps stealing out of people's mailboxes. Asshole snagged a box of fancy washi tape I ordered online.
See, I was picturing an actual mailbox bandit. You know, like hopping around on a post with a little mask on the door.
Huh?
You know.
Oh my
the
gosh.
mailbox is the bandit.
Jesus.
Sorry, it was a bad joke.
Oh, that was funny. That was 1000% my sense of humor. Alright. What's this? Okay, on October 27th at 2015, at approximately 1003 hours, Officer Griggs and myself were dispatched to 239 Woodland Road to respond to a report of theft. We arrived at approximately 1022 hours and spoke with owner Lawrence Cooper. Cooper reported that his mailbox had been broken into. Cooper stated, "I checked it 2 days ago because I'm waiting on my new phone. They made me pay extra for shipping to get it here on time, but I said I ain't having that shit. I'm gonna pay what I owe and not a dime more." They backed down and said it would be here Tuesday, but this morning the lock was smashed to shit, and there wasn't nothing in there. Probably that punk-ass Toe Down. Note, Toe Down is a street alias for Jervis A. Swallow, known to myself and Officer Greggs, formerly last known address, Alameda Plaza Apartments. Cooper also stated that he had been home all night prior to the incident and heard nothing unusual. Cooper went on to state, "When I find Toe Down, I'm going to stuff his ass up his own ass." Cooper was cautioned against making criminal threats. Cooper then stated his willingness to prosecute Swallow and was directed to seek charges with the prosecutor's office. "Dear Chief Brown and staff, this letter is to inquire about the mailbox bandit.
Really hung out here a lot, huh?
It has been 9 days.
Works, so yeah. Is that so weird?
It's just hard to picture a kid spending her weekends here.
Yeah,
Where do you
nor
think
should she
kids spend their weekends around here?
Nor should
I
she.
don't know. Hanging out at a mall?
The nearest mall is all the way back in Juneau. I went once a year to buy clothes with Eddie and did not hang.
Okay. My granddaughter Madison is on her honeymoon at Great House Resort in Jamaica. Ricky does computer work. She said she would write, and you know Madison keeps her word. I've called every day for 9 days, and every time Rose makes some kind of excuse. If this is because I didn't write the recommendation for her son, tell her that it has nothing to do with doing her job. Stealing my mail may not seem like much to you, but getting away with crime makes the criminal more bold. How soon before you were after the mailbox killer? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Is he gonna murder mailboxes? I remind you, we donate to the Policeman's Fund every year, and it isn't easy for us, but we do it because we believe in law enforcement, unlike some others. So, boy, here we go. But if this is the type of service we can expect, perhaps the firefighters could use our support. Yes, they definitely could. Warmly, Laura Ann. Okay. Let's check out the lockers. Oh, reception's locked.
Still locked.
Okay, hang on. Tyler, can you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Alright.
What do you know? Still locked. Eddie must have locked it already.
It's gonna be something that we missed. Alright.
Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Alright, there's something blocking this.
Something's in the way.
Do we just have to go upstairs?
Tyler, you coming?
Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing this is where they stash all the guns and stuff.
Well, it's not exactly Fort Meade, but yeah.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
We're not even gonna address or
Come back
acknowledge
upstairs when
Tyler.
you're done, okay?
Okay.
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Great, we got the keys.
Find some files about Mary-Ann in the archives?
I don't know, but it's off.
Just cut it off. Damn. Marie, there it is.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Yeah, because that's healthy. Alright, that's the door that's blocked.
Put it away.
Alright, let's see if I can unlock
Just
this.
flat out ignore me.
I didn't notice. But I mean, he's probably feeling awkward since, you know, you didn't take his gift.
Great. He's making it weird.
Wonderful. Oh, it's just the other side of this. Alright, now we can get into reception.
Ooh, Rose never lets me back here.
There we go.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Huh. Rose left the computer on.
New administrative software. Please reset your password. With the introduction of our new administrative software, all employees must reset their password. Please note that the reception desk computer cannot be accessed using any officer's ID and password. So if I can find police.
Okay, let's go in.
Allison, how about that coffee we were talking about?
Not yet. Is there a cell phone going off or?
Didn't Tessa bust Dawn for smoking weed behind the store once?
Yep, it's locked.
Hey, is this Crazy D's locker?
Yep, I think so.
We need a key to open it.
Yeah, it's in her desk. Hang on. we go.
She won't notice if we borrow this, right?
As long as we put it back right where we found it, we're good.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey, that coffee is
Okay.
sounding real good. Where's the break room?
Just give me a minute. Jesus.
We really shouldn't be in here.
Yes, but you never know where we might find information about that night.
I guess Alto came through. So Wilson leaves her locker key in her desk and her password reminder in her locker? That's so irresponsible. An intruder could easily access all kinds of police files with this.
Yeah, like us.
Like 2 goblin intruders.
Winner on my 20th birthday. Alright. So probably the winner of the dog races or whatever.
Alto came through.
Yeah, okay. So she's 30 this year, then we need to find winner for the... Oh god, now I have to do math. Okay, so if this is 2015, she's... Or 29 rather, she's just turning 29. So she's 29 in 2015. Then for her 20th birthday, that was 9 years ago, she would have been, or it would have been,
Take her out for a birthday drink.
hang on, it would have been, so 5 years ago, it would have been 2010, and then 6, minus 6. Oh, okay, hang on. So, Jeff King's Salem. So is it just Salem? It's probably just Salem. So say
Bingo. Oh, Sam.
What
Hey
about
Dee, just a heads up since you're picking up the relief
He got
shift
arrested
tomorrow
for public intoxication last week, and
morning.
that was not his first offense. He's on a bit of a downward spiral.
Sam Kansky spent the night in the drunk tank again. Maria picked him up outside Bernie's last night, drunk out of his mind and terrorizing customers. He dozed off pretty quickly once he got to the station, so he should be better by the time you get there. He might have a huge hangover though, so I'd bring him a big ass coffee and donuts if I were you. Have fun. Oof. Greg's lost and found set of keys. Miss Reynolds brought a set of keys that she found lying on the ground outside of Becky's this morning. 3 small keys, bottle opener, keychain. If anybody comes looking for them, they're in the lost and found cupboard. I would have filed this properly, but that new administrative software bullshit was down all day. Seriously, whose idea was it to change it? I'd like to invite them to this new 2-way rifle range I found. Jesus. That's a totally normal reaction. Thank you for shopping with us. Your order of Just Between Us Season 2 complete DVD set has been shipped. Oh boy. Police lecture at Youth Center Friday 30th. Hey D, are there any slides or reading material for your lecture on Friday? Also wanted to let you know we had lots of people sign up, so expect a good turnout and wear your nicest suit. I think these kids really enjoy your talks. Keep it up. Juno Coalition for Equality. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Seriously? You're using an Audre Lorde quote when you're inviting a cop to come talk at your equality center or whatever? Your youth center at the Juno Coalition for Equality? I don't think Audre Lorde would approve of that. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. Hey Kayla. Yep, I'll send you my slides as soon as I get home. I'm so glad to hear this. Here's my secret for keeping kids' attention. Tales from the detox tank. Last time I told them about how I got into a high-speed chase with a drunk guy on a snowmobile. I might have embellished some details, but it was all spiritually true, in quotation marks. Well, whatever it takes to get your point across, right? Hashtag scared straight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Girl, you're preaching to the choir. Looking forward to Friday. Lord Almighty, Christ alive, for fuck's sakes. Okay. Anyways. Break room, okay. We can go now.
You okay?
I'm just feeling a little nauseous. Ooh, that's gotta be a new record.
You think they'll mind if I take one?
On what?
These are definitely the same cookies that were here last week, but knock yourself out. I'm not that hungry. How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
Hang on.
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure?
So I think it's pretty obvious at this point that, like, between them talking about lying and how Allison seems to have...
First time I've been in here since that night.
much more complicated feelings regarding her mother's death.
Dropped a vase.
Like, I think they're heavily implying.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. No. Sorry.
I think it's obvious at this point that they're heavily implying
They
that
glued it back together.
she was the one who killed their mother, not Tyler. And Tyler went down for it. And spent 10 years in juvie.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Huh. What's that back there? No way.
Ice King.
Have you been hiding back here all this time?
Is there anything else we can look at in here? I don't think so. And this is what was blocking the other door.
This is heavier than I expected.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me?
Them having to deal with this as children is just... It's messed
You're
up.
awfully quiet.
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Oh yeah, this is the same newspaper that was in her room. Okay, let's go upstairs. Oh, first we have to put the key back. Shit, I almost forgot. Okay, let's go. Downstairs. No, that's on the other side of the room.
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, you remember this guy?
Of course. Tyler Ronan. The prodigal son returns.
Yep.
Look
He
at
is
you.
not having it.
I didn't even recognize you at first.
Heard that a lot today, Chief Brown.
Yeah, literally.
No need for that kind of formality, not with family.
We're not family.
How you finding Delos Crossing? Change much?
Same dump, different year.
Well, we're no Juno, but lots of folks feel at home here. It's gotta be good to be back with your sister, huh?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Mary-Ann's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional.
Unconventional.
Usually. It's the other way around.
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us, or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No.
Literally.
Tyler, I know you resent me, but fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look,
Seriously?
we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
Oh
You
my
still
fucking god.
think keeping us apart was the right call?
She
He
was
makes me
traumatized.
so
We needed
goddamn
each other to
angry.
heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let
Hey,
your sister
Sarah.
visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Seriously, it's like separating siblings like that so young, especially twins, is like so deeply traumatic for them. Just seriously, fuck Eddie. Like, fuck Eddie being a cop about everything, and just fuck Eddie for being like, we couldn't be sure if it was self-defense or not. Like, fuck everyone trying to paint Tyler as, like, inherently dangerous or a troublemaker or, like, whatever. It's just, it's a running theme with this game, like I mentioned earlier, and it's just like, great moment to catch, Tyler being ACAB. Yeah, so true. Great moment to catch. Being kept apart was wrong.
Look, Uncle, separating us like that did not help me heal. If anything, it was the opposite. Even if he had been dangerous, I'd have taken the risk. Being apart was that miserable.
I didn't know you felt that way, little moose.
It was hard to talk to you about it. I didn't want to seem ungrateful. Look, we've all fucked up. And we've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You want to grab a bite first? It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I haven't played this game in ages, and I already feel like getting in my feelings about Allison again. I have so many feelings about this game, yeah. About both Allison and Tyler, just... Ugh. Okay, Steve. It's fine.
Mad Hunter. Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again. I'm going to kill you! No. Please. Please. Mom, no. Mom, please. No, don't do this.
She was gonna say this isn't what it looks like.
Allison. Killed her. I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was trying to keep this relatively spoiler-free, but like I mentioned earlier,
that's what we're gonna tell them.
I think it's pretty obvious at a certain point, like the way that they're dropping hints that it was Allison who killed their mother, not Tyler. But the way Allison has so many complicated feelings about her mother in ways that Tyler doesn't seem to, and also the way they talk about the fact that they lied. And like, do you regret it? Just Allison and her complicated relationship with her memories of her mother, and how she feels about herself and how she feels about her mother, and like gender and mental illness or mental distress and just all that fun good stuff. It just it's so good, so juicy. So yeah, that's it. That's episode 1. We had some technical difficulties, but we finally made it. Okay, so Allison was disappointed that Tyler didn't accept Eddie's peace offering. Yeah, well, fuck him. 74% accepted the ring, 15% refused the ring, and 11% threw the ring in the water. I refused the ring. Most people are pushovers when they play this game. That's what I'm learning from this. Allison was delighted to solve the princess's riddle with her brother. 81% solved the door puzzle. Tyler felt unrecognized by Allison's lack of trust at the store. 52% chose Tyler's memory and 48% chose Allison's memory. That's a little more evenly split. But Tyler was reassured of his bond with Allison when she sided with him at the station. 70% sided with Tyler and 30% sided with Eddie. Tyler earned Sam's respect. 55% called out Sam and 45% didn't call out Sam. That's still actually a fairly even split, despite the fact that it's slightly tipped. Tessa opened up to the twins about Mary-Ann. I don't know, I remember feeling a bit more like, I understand taking the ring because doesn't he say it's like something significant to Tlingit people? Yet Allison mentioned something about gift giving is significant in Tlingit culture. And you know what it means to like refuse a gift. Yeah, and he is a cop, but he is his sister's guardian, so it's a bit tricky. Yeah, it is complicated. But like, I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky. I think the reason that I usually don't, the first time I played it, I did take the ring, and then like this time I didn't take the ring. I think the reason why I chose not to take the ring is because like it feels like both he and Allison are just trying to smooth things over and like pretend that nothing happened, and like he was fully the cop that arrested Tyler and put him in juvie, and like it makes sense for him to feel like some type of way about that, and also feel like bitter about being kept away from seeing his sister for like 10 years. But I also, yeah, I understand. It's, yeah. Yeah, because I'm not clean-cut, but I also come from cultures where rejecting gift is like a big deal. So I get it either way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I have mixed feelings about it. Yeah, it's not one of those decisions where I feel like very, very strongly like one way or the other necessarily. Like I can see both sides. With some decisions in some of these games, I'm like firmly 100% in one boat and not the other. But yeah. Okay, Tessa opened up Tessa opened up to the twins about Mary-Ann. 40% learned the truth. Eddie felt rejected by Allison when she didn't side with him at the station. Whatever. 30% side with Eddie and 70% side with Tyler. That's the same stat from before.
So what now?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
I really do love Tyler so much. I love them both. Okay. And that's it for today, folks.